So it's been a really encouraging week with a new client. I had to go earlier in the week with a slightly different sign writing style. It's been a fairly varied week this week. I've been to do sort of more graphic design and officey computer-based stuff at clients. Today I'm at the Asparagasm hub and kitchen, and this is kind of like a co-working space I come to occasionally do the work for the vegan cafe. Come across a load of signs that I've done for them for previous events. It's quite fun and nostalgic. So, stuff that I did for them, I think, the festival last year. I'm getting so used to writing this logo as well now. Oh yeah, this was one that I did for Christmas market. Maybe reuse that again for next year, save me doing it again. The best thing about this place is this chair. I also went over to Birmingham for a talk that was happening about typography.
Birmingham?
Where one of the speakers was Ian Barnard, and I was lucky enough to catch up with him before his talk.
So you've got my talk tonight. I'm very nervous. I know that if I don't do stuff like this, I can't grow as a designer and see if I'm any good at it as well. So I'm hoping so. Hoping people don't fall asleep through it, but yeah, sure, I guess. My experience, so there'll be some points at the end, so hopefully it will help people, inspire people. Yeah.
Awesome, you'll be fine.
Let's hope so.
But Ian's a legend, he's annoyingly talented, and he's a super guy. So over to you.
I just love that sort of getting others to do what I do. As you can see from that October scene where I first started, I didn't come from anything. I don't want people to think, oh, I had a natural talent, or he had years and years of experience. I had no experience before I got that book and started learning.
That also inspired me to do a bit more hand lettering on various objects. That also inspired me to try a little bit more hand lettering styles and develop a potential product range and try out a few different things for that. Something that came out of last week's chat that I had with Tom and Jem was that Jem had a really good suggestion that if I wanted to start selling more physical products like she does, is to look into the occasions market a bit more. And she had a really fantastic suggestion of looking into doing products for teachers because of the obvious association between chalkboards and teaching, which I never made the connection with. It never clicked. And because in the UK it's coming to end of school year time, she had a really good idea that I should start doing things like this for teachers' cards. I've decided to give one a go. I ordered earlier in the week. I ordered these pre-cut MDF boards, which is really handy, so I painted a couple of those up so I could start making smaller products. So this one, the painted up boards, it's both sides, and the idea with this was that I wanted to do it in a fairly loose handwriting style because that makes the most sense for school and teaching, and also thinking ahead, if I did get a big demand for these, it was also what was relatively quick to write. If I'm trying to do really elaborate scripts and fonts, it's not going to be realistic for me to do, and also because of the time it takes, I'd have to charge more than what I would imagine people would want to pay just for essentially a thank you card for their teacher. This took me about just over half an hour to kind of draft out and write, and imagine as I do more of them I'll get a little bit easier as well and a bit quicker. I also need to think about things like the cost of the board, the paint, and the time it sort of took to get a slightly aged effect on it. What I will also try and do is maybe sell it along with a chalkboard pen or a piece of chalk as well, with the idea that kids can write their own message on the back or draw a little message on it, which will be really cool. But I'm really liking these cute little A5 boards, and I also had to go earlier in the week with a slightly different sign writing style. I'm really liking how getting this slightly rough aged look on it is working out quite nicely. So hopefully this is going to be quite good fun to start doing more little signs that I can maybe sort of sell online and see how people react to them. But this will also be really good for things like the wedding boards that I said I was going to try and do. So I've got a few large boards, I don't know if you can see them in the background, but I'm going to start giving those a go and yeah, sort of see what happens. Also, I got a call from a local cafe who had seen my work on Instagram for someone else that I do some work for, and got an inquiry about doing their chalkboards and some logo designs. So I went to see them. They were really nice, had a fantastic chat, and I'm going to be doing their chalkboards and some logo design, so that's really fantastic. There's a new client and they've got quite a lot of things that need doing, so that's going to be really cool. So it's been a really encouraging week getting a new client and seeing how excited they were to be having their chalkboards updated, and realising people really do appreciate sort of having nice design and some, I guess, nice artwork in their space. So I'll be working on the designs for that for the rest of the week. So really looking forward to doing some work for them. I'll be going back next week to work on the boards, but it's really nice to know that I'm doing something that people appreciate and it makes a difference to them and how they feel about their space. So that was really encouraging and kind of validated and gave me a bit of a fresh injection of enthusiasm into what I'm doing. Lots of new things happening over the next couple of weeks, so I'm excited. It should be a lot to look forward to.